I made it from Oklahoma all the way to Kings Island in one day. So why did I drive 12 hours after working an overnight shift to come to Kings Island? Because of this. Vortex. Its final 2 weekends of operation ever. And that's why the line is about a half mile down the midway. Alright, so I rode Vortex. That's the first thing I did when I got here. Rode in the back row. And it was at night. I got here when it was already dark. Then I came over and did Diamondback as my first night ride on Diamondback that I've ever had, and it was okay. It was okay. I mean, I'm just not much of a Diamondback person. It has good airtime, but it's still really rattly. It's just not my thing. But yeah, just did Mystic Timbers, back row. My goodness, this thing just seems to get better every time I ride it. I still like Prowler more, but not really by a whole lot. I haven't done Prowler at night though. I've done Mystic Timbers at night a couple times now. This is a great night ride. Diamondback has some decent moments at night. Kind of dives down into the darkness, but it's still kind of lit up a lot throughout the ride. But Mystic Timbers, the way out is really dark. Coming back has a little more light to it.
Warning, do not enter. Mandatory and ongoing lockdown has been ordered for the Miami River Lumber Company. Repeat, do not enter.
Just got Laratnov. Last ride of the night on Vortex. And I'll be here tomorrow, maybe getting first ride. Fortunately, there was little to no wait. Actually, no wait at all here at the very end, so I was able to get 2 rides in the last 10 minutes. Actually, it's 1:10 a.m. right now, so this is actually the latest ride I've ever had on a coaster. Vortex is definitely a back row ride. It rides much better in the back than in the front. Why am I telling you this? By the time I post this won't even be operational anymore. But yes, definitely a back row ride. Yeah, they're getting ready for the Christmas time here.
Sounds fantastic. When the ride comes straight forward, please.
I rode in the front this morning. I definitely like Diamondback much better in the front. Towards the back, it seems a little rattly, but front was much better. Also, I just like the airtime that it gives in the front. It's kind of like that immediate floater. And then it seems to sustain longer in the front than in the back, even if the back is maybe stronger.
Will result in rejection from the park. Once again, you do the final on ride.
Up the hill, I'll be sick.
Alright, hold on. Why? Oh.
I'll throw up.
No, you don't want to throw up.
I will throw up. I will throw up.
I rode Mystic Timbers, why not? I was passing right by it. To me, Mystic Timbers still easily the best in the park, although I like the Beast more. So after last night's rides on Vortex, who knows, that might be my new favorite. Those are some really good night rides. Plus, getting a little sentimental over it because it'll be my last few rides. My sentimentality plays a big part in my feelings on coasters. It's not just about numbers and statistics and what exactly the coaster does. It's about how it makes me feel. I feel like that's how you should rate coasters. And that's why I like the Beast so much. It doesn't have the airtime. It's just the experience that it gives you. Can't be quantified. Get some good airtime on that first drop if you're in the back. Yeah, Vortex already getting a line this early. Only because it's about to close. Everyone wants to ride it now. Love this station. Hope they keep it and use it for whatever will replace it. That's Carolyn. It's her favorite ride. Yeah, there's Orion's brake run. See where it stopped there? Definitely coming along well. And Vortex's line is growing. It's probably over 20 minutes now. So, might be my last ride. That'll be 3 last night. This will be my 5th today. 10 rides on Vortex between last night and today. So I guess I'll have to be happy with that, because I got to get going to Kentucky Kingdom for tonight. Don't have to, but I might as well, while I'm in the area, go to Kentucky Kingdom also, since I got the ticket for it. Got a rain check from earlier this year that I still haven't used. A Vortex, my old friend, I will miss you. The old friend, you're younger than me. And I only got my first ride on this a little over a year ago. But made a special trip all the way out here to Kings Island just to get some rides on this. Could get one more if I wanted to. This line is maybe 25 minutes. I don't know. So it's probably just sentimentality speaking. Right now, I feel like Vortex is my favorite ride in the park. I allow sentimentality to dictate where I rank coasters. Right now, Vortex is at the top of Kings Island. I'll probably change my mind in another week or so. Vortex, it was nice knowing you. Rest in peace. So Orion is ahead of schedule, could be done before winter sets in, and West Coast Racers is still not open. And look at this line. Yeah, I'm getting out of here. Time to go to Kentucky Kingdom. I knew Saturday would be crazy here, but it's what lined up well with my work schedule. But still, about 3 hours here. Got 8 rides on Vortex. At the early entry rides, 1 each on Diamondback and Mystic Timbers. I skipped Beast. Did it last night in the dark. Went in the fog also. Yeah, Beast at night is great. Beast at night in the fog is even better. I'm not really into the Halloween thing. The scaring thing doesn't really do anything for me. Not scared of it, it just doesn't thrill me at all. I don't get anything out of it, and the crowds are just way too much. Lines are way too long at Halloween time. I'd prefer to just skip this time frame altogether at the parks. The only good thing is that the rides are open extra late, so you get a lot more time for night rides. Problem is, everyone on Earth is there in the park with you, so the lines are all long. So on Thursday night, I woke up at 10:15 p.m., worked my overnight shift, then drove 12 hours to get here and stayed here till 1 a.m. And why? For Vortex. Just because of Vortex.